Welcome back to the Sixth Man, and this week we're going to delve into the buzzer beaters that have been going on in the NBA. There have been 9 of them this season, and I want to find out from the guys which one's the best. I've sent them to them. There was one that was omitted, actually. There was a very recent one, which you'll probably know. I'll run through them off the top, just to let you know what's happened. So Harrison Barnes had one. The Kings playing at Phoenix. It was a fading three-pointer off an inbounds play. Luka Doncic had one against the Celts where he absolutely buried them on this kind of step back, fading into the crowd. Some guy pushes him. It was classic Luka. Devonte Graham had a heave against Shea after Shea made a really clutch shot. It was like a 65-foot heave at OKC in their building to silence the crowd. It was very, very nice. Shea then had one a little while later, step back three versus the Clips. To be fair, reads this pick and roll perfectly and absolutely drops Nicholas Batum. It just drops him wide open, three-pointer, nails it, game over. And then I had this open because I don't actually know how to say this guy's name. So it's this guy called Metu on the Kings had a kind of corner three that he got off a pass from De'Aaron Fox. It was like a perfect kick out. He was wide open.
Powell helped. Yeah.
Yeah, the help came in on a drive and kick out came. This guy's a rookie. He only shoots 25% from three. So arguably it was the right defensive play to make, but he makes it anyway. And the Kings win versus the Mavs. And then the boy, Demar Derozan, on New Year's Eve, buries the Pacers with that kind of running three. It's almost like a floater runner type deal. It's not even a shot. Buries the Pacers, and then the next day buries the Wiz with the pump fake corner fading three. Like, how has he even got that off? It's kind of ridiculous. The next one of the more recent ones was Barrett, the Kings versus the Celtics in the Garden, fading three to win the game. It was tied, and big. Tatum was all over him, to be fair. He just made the shot. And the last one, Kevin Porter Jr., the rookie on the Rockets versus the Wiz, hits this step back three. It was a nice shot. I'm pretty sure that was a buzzer beater. That was the same night as the Barrett one. It wasn't in the clip I sent you guys, but so let's go to Matt first. Of those, which one is your favorite and why?
I think watching the video, there's obviously a lot of skill involved in many of the plays, but the one I'm going to go for is the one that doesn't really involve that much skill as much and is more just about pure just grit and just it's luck, but anyone can be lucky on your day, and you create your own luck, don't you, in life? And it's Devonte Graham with that heave. And the best thing about it is that Shea hits this three-pointer himself, which shouldn't have gone in either to tie the game. Like, he was way off balance, which led to the game being tied with that three-pointer. And then the pass is just inbounded, and then Devonte Graham just absolutely heaves it from God knows how far. And it's off the backboard as well, isn't it? So like he called back from 65 feet, didn't he? He knew what he was doing.
Cool game.
It's the sort of shit that you just see on a court, people messing around, and then it's those moments that aren't captured on camera when you make a shot like that at a court and you're like, damn, I wish this was on camera and I'd show so many people, but that was because everyone has done something similar like that at some point in their lives, but not to win a game in the NBA. It was dying seconds to go.
One of my favorite things about that actually is Shea's face. He's like, I cannot believe I've made this unbelievable shot. Give me my flowers. Oh no, are you kidding? Just like,
happens to the Thunder a lot of times. There was one where Melo hit a three, and it was against the Timberwolves, and then Wiggins came back and won the game with a half-court buzzer beater against the Thunder. I think the Thunder just have bad luck.
I think, but the part of it is that also he did it in the Thunder's arena, and it is loud in there. They're like pumping in sound and stuff. Like, it's really loud, and just to silence that crowd it's got to be a big thing as well. I guess some players get up for it, But no, that's a great pick. Big fan of that. Ed, let's go to you next.
So I think Devonte Graham one is arguably the most pleasing one. Because, yeah, it's just the most fun one. But I think the best buzzer beater is Demar's second one. Now, a couple factors. Firstly, they were down, so he had to make it. There were Devonte Graham one, they were tied. If you didn't make it, it's fine, you go to OT. They were down by 2, so he had to make a 3. But he's on the second point. The Wizards knew he had to make a 3. So he was being double teamed on the wing, went for a pump fake, first guy flew, got in between the 2 guys, bang, shot it. Thirdly, as Matt said, no bank, straight cash money. Fourth one, the celebration. I love the whole, like, yeah, and what is what it is. What like the Derrick Rose against you didn't like this Derrick Rose against the Cavs. That love those celebrate. Yeah, love those are the best celebration. I mean, Devonte Graham. I mean, of course he would be excited. He did. I mean, I'd probably be the same if I had a 3/4 buzzer beater. But yeah, the DeMar reaction, and of course it came off. You know, I just hit a buzzer beater the other day, so you know it's standard. It's regular. We do this out here. That's why I think the DeMar one's the best one.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to argue with it, am I? It is fantastic. Doing it back to back. And like the other thing is, they saw him do it the night before. They knew he made the shot. It's like, guess who we're not going to let shoot this shot? Demar Derozan. He's not doing it doing it to us. We just watched this. They know he's got it in him. I mean, to be honest, they know it's going to 1 or 2 people, and it's unbelievable even to see him get it off. I think it's a massive shame though for them. It wasn't at home. It would have been so much better at home because that Crowd can get up when it wants to. But yeah, great pick.
It's also quite funny because arguably his biggest weakness on offense is his 3-point shooting, and back-to-back game winners on 3-point shooting.
Corners a lot closer. Compared, I think. But yeah, Alex, who you got?
A really homer question. I thought when Bray was like, "Who's the best buzzer beater?" Oh, the Bulls have made 2 buzzer beaters. Yeah. Anyway, I've taken the bait and I'm going with Ed, but I'm going for different reasons. So the best buzzer beater is DeRozan's second against the Wizards. The fact that he's on the road, Bray, makes it even better, even though the Bulls travel in numbers. So essentially it could be a home game. But the Bulls are actually go down 2. So he could actually go for the tie. And he thought, no, I'm not going for the tie. I'm going for the win. That's ridiculous. He gets trapped in coffin corner, okay? Which is, I mean, you've been there, right? When people are shoving you and they're forcing their body on you, it's not a nice place to be, right? The pump fake, the help defender comes. He's got 2 people. Bill comes from that side. And then I just want people at home, right? Shoot a shot when you've pump faked someone to get the energy to rise up again with 2 people on you when you've played a full game, to have the focus to drain that shot. That's why it's an absolute joke that he made that. It is ridiculous. The balls on him and the way that he, like Ed says, I agree with him on that. The way he walked away, like, this is just what I do, right? And even Levine didn't freak out in the first one. He for sure freaked out in the next one. Yeah, I have to pick DeRozan, man. He's having a crazy season, and he's just a likable guy. I root for him a lot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're right. This is a homer pick for me. I had him as well, but because we talked so much about it, I do want to give a shout out to Shay's one against the Clips, because the read is absolutely perfect. It's perfect. He knows exactly which way the defender's going and just goes, all right, I'll see you later. Literally, I will see you later. Steps back like it's nothing. Like it, I just honestly to even like, you see great scorers like dictate defenses like that all the time. You see them get the shot. They say, you think we're going to go here? Nope, this is the shot I wanted. And they just get it. To do that on the last play of the game and make it look so effortless is unbelievable. Like, think about sorry to bring it back, Alex, but the defense that Embiid and Simmons play on Kawhi on that massive shot. It's incredibly tough defense. And for Shea to just shrug that off. And Nicholas Batum is no slouch. Like, he's a good defender. To shrug that off.
Clutch in the
and be
Olympics.
like,
Very clutch. Yeah.
and you know what? See you later. This is mine.
Can I also? I want to give a shout out to the Celtics defense, bro, against the Barrett buzzer beater. If you can't do anymore.
No, you can't.
You switch everything, and the contest on it is literally. I mean, he's basically blocked the shot and he banks it in, and you're like, what would you do?
I mean, you can't. But okay, so the only criticism on the Celtics is they gave up a 25-point lead. So
yeah, shouldn't have been in that place. Yeah,
but
fair.
and obviously, like I suppose the older ones, you don't remember what the state of the game was because that was so recent. But you kind of know the Celtics blew it, and they got some disparaging comments afterwards. But it's still kind of like they, it wouldn't even be a conversation if that shot had missed, But here we are.
Demar for MVP.
You know what? Because I actually did the whole list of awards. I had Giannis in MVP. I didn't have Demar. I wasn't even being a homeboy. The one home pick I did was Arturas Karnisovas for executive of the year, the Bulls GM, because I was like, he did it nice, but that was it. Other than that, I actually had Spo for coach of the year. Funny that.
Quick question on the SGA stuff. Would you rather have SGA or Jar?
Jar.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Yeah.
I think it's closer than you think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was quite close, but my answer was.
I think you'd be seeing the same stuff if you put Shea on the Grizzlies.
And
I've said this before. I feel for Shea because his team's not good enough. I think he needs to get out there right now. Get out and lead. Get onto a winning team. Yeah, otherwise, he's going to forget. He's going to forget how to win. Otherwise,
don't listen. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Shea. You stay.
That was the buzz beat segment of this episode. We will catch you again soon.